Hello dear students, this is the first video of chapter number 7, App Development. In the previous class, I have completed chapter number 6, Introduction to Apps, and you have understood all the three types of app, that is mobile app, desktop app and web app. Now in this chapter, you will study about development of application software, app development. So let us have a look here. This is your chapter number 7 and this is the first video of chapter number 7 class 8. Now first have a look in the previous topic what you have studied. You have studied about Gmail app in mobile, how to create an account in Gmail, using Google Drive in Gmail, what is YouTube, how to upload videos on YouTube. And I've also explained about Dropbox and how you can use it. What are the advantages of Dropbox? These things have been completed. Now, coming to this chapter, you can see the topics which is to be discussed. First one is Introduction to App Development. Second one, understanding the three types of mobile apps, which is native, web, and hybrid. Third one, how to develop apps. Now you can see Introduction to App Development. So what do you mean by app development? App means application, software. App development, application software which you can develop for some specific kind of work. So app is the short form of application. Application programs now run on mobile phones as well as the computer. So you know very well that some of the application programs can run on only mobile and some of the application programs can run only on desktop. And the websites which are made to provide useful information for the common man are now developed as apps so that the user can use them on Android or Windows phone. So if suppose a person has to reach at a specific destination, then he can use some type of app. Okay, what he will use? He can use Google Maps and you can search. He can search the direction where he has to go and he can reach the specific place by with the help of Google Maps. So there are many types of apps which are developed for common man so that they can use it, and that apps can be installed on their mobile systems. And you know very well that there are different types of mobile and they have different types of operating system, and they will install different apps for their different operating system. App can be opened on any mobile devices like a smartphone or a tablet PC. Now coming to this page, you can see there are three types of pictures. One is the first one is for Android operating system. Second one is for iOS. Okay, second one is for iPhones, which uses iOS. Okay, and third one is Windows Phone, Windows operating system, which is used in Nokia phones or Windows Mobile. Now you can see the native. What is the advantage of using native apps? First, fast, convenient, native look and feel, works right. Now the three types of mobile apps are native, web and hybrid. And you must be familiar about web app, which we have discussed in the previous chapters. By using web app, you can visit to, you can use that website, and there is no need to install that web app in your system, in your device. So first point is that native app. Coming to the first point, native mobile apps. Native mobile apps are designed to be native to one platform, whether it's Apple iOS, Google's Android, or Windows Phone. So if you are going to develop a native app for mobile, so you must be sure for which operating system you are going to develop the app. If you are going to develop the app for Apple iOS, then you have to select the operating system. And if you want to develop the app for Android operating system, then you have to select Android operating system. Or you want to develop the app for Windows Phone, then you will select Windows operating system for mobile. Because only one app, which the app which you are going to develop, it will work for only one type of operating system. Again I am saying, if you are going to develop the app for mobile, so it will work for only one type of operating system. And if you want that the app which you are going to develop, it will work for, if you want that the app will be installed on different operating systems on mobile, then you have to develop different apps for different operating systems. Now next point, native applications are a smartphones applications that are coded in a specific programming language. So the native applications are coded in some type of a specific programming language, and they are mainly built for a smartphone applications. You can see the first picture is for Android, second for iOS, and third one for Windows operating system. Now next point for native mobile apps. Native mobile apps are, it requires the highest level of expertise to develop, and they are restricted to the platform that they were coded for. Next, you can see native apps can get uploaded to priority app stores. You can launch your application on the store and you can install with the help of a store like Google Play Store. Now next you can see they provide fast performance and a high degree of reliability. Its performance is very fast and high degree of reliability. Next you can see this page is for web apps. A web application or a web app is an application program, and they are developed with common web scripts like HTML and JavaScript, and indeed they are basically web pages that have been designed to look and function well on the smaller screens of tablet computers and smartphones. So the web page are very useful, which is especially built for small screens of tablet computers or smartphones. And you know very well that these web pages uses such types of language like HTML, JavaScript, Indeed, etc. Next point, unlike mobile apps, they do not require the same level of technical expertise to develop. So this is not like your mobile apps, and it does not require the same level of technical expertise to develop. You can see about web application. This is the user centrist app development test. So the first app develop, if the user wants to use that app, so first app development will take place, then it should be tested, it should be deployed, then database of that app will be created, then research and analysis takes place. Now coming to the web app. Next point of the web app, it is responsive website switch to a different design when they are accessed from a mobile device. Adaptive web applications, on the other hand, scaled to fit the different screen sizes of mobile device. For these apps, the design does not change. You can see when you are using the web app, your device can be different, and these web apps are designed in such a way that when you open on your device, it will fit on your screen. Okay, it will fit on the screen and everything will be visible on that screen. You can see this picture of the web application. Now coming to the third one, hybrid mobile apps. These apps can be installed on devices like native apps, but they run through web browsers. Without web browsers, they can't run. And all hybrid apps are developed through the HTML5 language. Now you can see the next point. Through hybrid apps are, though the hybrid apps are not as fast or really reliable as native apps. So these are slower than the native apps, and because you don't have to build and maintain apps for separate platforms. You can see this picture, native versus hybrid apps. Okay children, so I have discussed all the topics in this class, and in the next class I will discuss about the way how you can develop the app. Okay, thank you children. Thanks for watching this video.